Hi everyone. Today we're going to read another story about one of the people that Jesus met. This story is called The Short Man, and it comes from the book of Luke, chapter 19, verses 1 through 10. Have you ever known someone who nobody liked? Sometimes we don't like people who are different from us. Different in how they speak or look or act. Jesus met someone like that. Jesus was walking on the way to Jerusalem with his disciples. To get there, they had to go through Jericho. Zacchaeus was a rich tax collector who lived there. No one in Jericho liked tax collectors. The people who lived there hated Zacchaeus because he worked for the Romans, who had taken over their land. The money they paid Zacchaeus went to the Romans. The tax collectors could take more money than they gave to the Romans and keep it for themselves. That's how they earned their living. But some tax collectors kept a lot for themselves. That's why the people didn't like or trust them. Zacchaeus heard that Jesus was on the way to Jericho. He wanted to see Jesus, so he went to the road where Jesus was coming. Lots of people were already there. Zacchaeus couldn't see a thing because he was very short. No one would let him through to the front. Then Zacchaeus had an idea. I'll climb up into a tree. I'll climb that sycamore tree over there. Zacchaeus climbed. Jesus got to where Zacchaeus was. He looked up and said, "Zacchaeus, what are you doing up there? Hurry and come down. I would like to come and see you in your house today." Zacchaeus climbed down from the tree and welcomed Jesus to his home. The people saw this and began to whisper to one another. They said, "Look, Jesus has gone to a sinner's house." Zacchaeus stopped and said to Jesus, "Lord, I give half of what I own to the poor. And if I cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay them back more than I took." Jesus said, "Zacchaeus is not a bad person. He understands what I have been teaching. He helps other people. He is a son of Abraham." Let's think together about Zacchaeus in this story. What would you do if Jesus said he was coming to your house today? Try to imagine Zacchaeus climbing the tree to see Jesus. If you were drawing a picture of this scene, what would you include? Is there someone at your school who eats lunch alone? Can you try sharing your lunch or sitting at the same table with them? Think about all of these things today. Thank you for joining me.